Hey everyone, Red XO here, and let's talk about... It's not gonna happen? No intro steak? Oh, okay, pretty good. I should have just kept going. I don't know what I was expecting. But today we're gonna be talking about episode 2 of... Yeah, that. This episode starts with Omni-Man recovering from his beating from the Guardians of the Globe. Because as you all know, last episode he went there to murder them all. Successfully, I might add. And then he ended up being in the hospital because, I mean, when one person takes on multiple superheroes, he should come out with some bumps and bruises. And then we are introduced to a government official called Cecil, who is basically the man in the chair, you know, just giving out orders for superheroes to do and all that. He's actually played by Walton Goggins. So Cecil is already questioning Omni-Man of what happened at Guardians of the Globe. He wants to know what went down essentially because they're all dead, but he's mysteriously the only one alive. So after that, there's an alien race that decides to invade the city, and Mark has to essentially step up to the plate since Omni-Man obviously cannot. So Mark goes and tries to fight this alien, but freezes up, and as he's freezing up, he meets the Teen Team. Now the Teen Team is comprised of Rex Blode, who's played by Jason Mantzoukas, Duplicate, who's played by Melise, I hope I'm saying that name right, Robot, who's played by Zachary Quinto, and Eve, who's played by Gillian Jacob. The Teen Team is basically a version of Teen Titans in that universe. However, there's like, in the episode, I believe there's like other teen-esque teams, but this is the one that we mostly focus on because that's the one Mark, or our protagonist, followed. So after that altercation with the aliens, unfortunately, they did not win technically. It's just that the aliens ran out of time and they were all basically dying, so they had to retreat. Later in the episode, we finally get back to the main plot, which is finding out what happened in the headquarters of the Guardians of the Globe. His name is Damien Darkblood, and he's played by the amazing Clancy Brown. So essentially this character is one of the greatest detectives in this universe, and he's trying to shed some light on what happened. So then after that, we move on to the third and fourth time that the aliens come back and try to take over the city. So every instance that the aliens come back, it's actually maybe a couple of hundred years or a couple of years later, because their time stream is completely different from our own. Since it was established that their time flow is different than ours, they always retreat and come back with new weapons or new technology to try and take over the city. And then we have a little break here. The aliens go back, they're pushed back, and they're gonna come back for one last time. But before that, we meet Alan the Alien, who's played by Seth Rogen. And this is like a nice little joke, if you would say. Alan basically is trying to evaluate the Earth's strength, making sure that there's somebody to defend it, but turns out he had the wrong place. The place that he wanted to go to was Urath, and then Mark says, no, this is Earth. You got the wrong place, buddy. I think that's a nice little break in pace towards the end. And then we pick right back up with the invasion. Now this time, in the invasion, the aliens come back hitting hard, and well, the Teen Team and Mark almost lose until Omni-Man comes back and he's ready to go, and he's, you know, at 100%, and he destroys everybody. And then the episode ends again in another insane cliffhanger with Damien Darkblood telling Cecil that, listen, something's not right, and your boy Omni-Man, I don't think he's your boy. I mean, he's just putting it out there. Cecil again believes one thing, but he knows the facts. So he's not oblivious to the fact that Omni-Man is the culprit. And that's one thing that I like. That character is not denying that fact, because that's the only logical reason. Why else is everybody dead and he's the only one alive that made it out of there? Who could be that strong if he's the strongest person on Earth? It ends with Cecil telling Damien Darkblood to not say anything, because if he does, this can cause an insane amount of chaos in this world. I cannot recommend this show more than I already have. This is only the second episode. Then there's episode 3, an episode just released today as I'm actually recording this, and I can't wait to see it, and I can't wait to tell you guys more about it. So if you like what you see here, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with everyone. I personally believe that this show should keep on going. Maybe another season or 2, but just, it's so interesting and so rich. And I think that Robert Kirkman really did a really great job with this series. So thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time.